Star Wars is now 40 years old.
I find 99 objects that do 99...
But a bitch ain't one.
Welcome to Fat Man Batman. I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm Mark Bernard.
Okay, so Star Trek Discovery is happening, whether you want it to or not.
What is the sonic power Black Canary uses called in the comic book?
Canary cry?
Correct!
This episode of Quit Stalling is brought to you by Jinx.com to get 10% off of your entire shopping cart. Use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. You know what? If you like the supersonic acrobatic rocket power battle cars that Vince Cab has been streaming, if the Quit Stalling Overwatch Online Open got you hyped for more Overwatch and Overwatch League, and if you're watching Overwatch League right now, head on over to Jinx.com, use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout to get 10% off of your entire shopping cart. That's all of it. All of the stuff you want. Why does that say Herald James? I don't know why. There we go. Let me remove all that junk. Why is James's name here? And I'm gonna turn on the bed music. Hello everyone. Oh. Yeah, we did. We had the amazing Star Wars holiday special, and there we go. That's you know what? You broke. Yeah, I didn't mention this on a previous episode, but you no longer have consecutive appearances. But before we get to that other person in the room that I will not talk to right now, welcome everyone to Quit Stalling's Geekcast, your last bastion in a world full of sexual harassment. This is our weekly excuse to find out what really goes on between Batman and Robin behind the scenes. I am Herald Silvestre, I'm your host, and I forgot to turn off the green screen effect, so the Hulk is looking very angry right now. Very angry. We got a lot to talk about today. This is the first Geekcast of the year, episode 54. Oh, my lips are so dry. Oh, man. You can see my clothes. All right. So you heard that voice over in the background. He is not in the Quit Stalling Podcast Studios, but he is making his 19th appearance on the show. No relation to Zoe. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Juancho Saldana. How you doing, Juancho? Why are you blank? What is going on? There we go. I'm so glad you were back, man. Yeah, you missed out on the holiday special, our very own Star Wars holiday special. And it was a bummer because I really wanted you there, man. I really wanted you there. Yeah, you had family over, right? Oh, wait. Your mic is... Damn it! Your mic was muted. I'm so sorry. Your mic was muted. My bad.
So I just look stupid.
Yeah. I look stupider because I'm the one who runs this
so the
thing.
whole time we were talking pre-show, my mic was muted?
No, just after the intro.
Okay.
Just after the intro.
Okay.
Because I have to mute our mics.
Talking to yourself.
I have to mute our mics during the intro because it doubles. The audio doubles.
Okay.
Anyway,
reason. So
yeah.
I'm Juancho, and I really miss doing this. I'm glad to be back, and that's all you missed.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much all you missed. It's great to have you back, dude, because, you missed out on the holiday special, and we had James right here. James will be back on the show next week. Jay, I have not gotten any word from. I hope his job interview went well. He had one over the weekend, I think. So, yeah, Jay, man, let us know how you've been doing. Guys, we've had a couple of weeks since the holiday special. You can check that out. Actually, it's on our YouTube channel. If you search for The Last Jedi Review over on the Quit Stalling YouTube channel. It's also on our Twitch right now. I do want to plug those out. Twitch.tv/QuitStalling. We are now officially Twitch affiliates. We are part of the affiliate program. So, thank you guys for all the support you've shown us. And Juancho, man, as I do at the start of every show, I'm gonna ask, what have you been up to? And it's been like 3 weeks worth of what have you been up to? So,
Well, 2 of those 3 weeks were during the holiday season, kinda. So I've just been eating then. After eating,
of course, right? Like, why wouldn't you take advantage of your family being here over the holidays?
And my mom wouldn't stop cooking, like literally.
Are they feeding
she
you
would
here,
not.
honey?
There's always food.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
So, Juancho.
Yeah, my mom came over and all that. Haven't been really doing much besides trying to look for a job and just playing Overwatch. That's a thing.
Oh yeah,
that's
the most important part. Has your girlfriend and son were they able to come over for the holidays?
Oh no, they haven't.
Oh,
They because Aiden doesn't have a visa yet, so.
Oh, does he need a visa? Like even as a baby? Oh, of course, I guess. So they don't sneak.
He's almost 2. He needs one now.
Yeah, I was thinking like so they don't sneak babies across the border and disguising them as your child. Like that makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah. So TV Poker over in the chat has already posted his Overwatch, the news with Overwatch. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, it seems pretty heavy. That seems like a crazy scandal if it's true.
And this isn't even Gamebite. Gamebite is tomorrow night, folks. It's
I don't mind
24
though.
plus 9 hours.
I love Overwatch. I get to talk about it.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, we definitely love Overwatch here on Quit Stalling.
I was too lazy to get my jacket, so. Which you can get at jinx.com.
Oh yeah! Use the promo code QuitStalling_366. We're just pimping ourselves out at this point. All right.
Anyway,
so over the holidays,
before we talk about the Overwatch thing, what have you been doing the past 3 weeks?
Thanks, Juancho. So I did go to Thailand. I was supposed to meet some of the TGK gaming guys, but turns out the team disbanded.
What? Really? Why?
Yeah, because the CEO pulled funding, so there was no way for them to keep going, and some of the players looked for teams in Europe.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So I didn't even know they were like a legit professional team.
I think they were semi-pro, then they became pro, and then now, like, I think some of their players were being paid. So
no wonder
you know
they
how
won the
it is.
Overwatch Open.
Yeah, they were one and done. I mean, good for them. Like, they were really good. They were really good. It was a pleasure shoutcasting that final with Diego Z. You guys could check that out as well. We hosted our Quit Stalling Overwatch Online Open over December, and it was really fun. So here's the thing. I had a blast over the holidays, but it revved me up so that by the time we got back, I am so hyped to do this. I want to do so much for Quit Stalling, and I've been like doing a lot of like promo stuff. And
oh no, yeah, I've noticed actually. Yeah, I've been checking the YouTube. And I've been checking other podcasting sources, and you've been posting some stuff. You've been posting some snippets.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's stuff to finally, it's stuff that I've finally stopped stalling. I've quit stalling on content because I've always been worried, like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't? And you know what? I just looked at our logo and I was like, quit stalling and see what happens. See what happens. Huge shout out to Killshot PH over in the Twitch chat. What's up, Justin? Hope you're enjoying the stream. We got a lot to talk about today. But
I have to say though, props to you for knowing people by their real names just on their tags. For real. I always get confused sometimes.
It's easy to get confused, right? And I just try my best. Sometimes I'm gonna get this wrong. So I did get to watch Bright over the holidays, that Netflix movie.
I've been meaning to watch that, but I really don't like Will Smith. So
see, that's the thing. Will Smith seems like the kind of guy. Yeah, a lot of people, Will Smith seems like the kind of guy that you're either like okay with him or you don't like him. There's no like, yeah, I love Will Smith. It's just like, yeah, he's pretty cool, or I hate the guy. Like usually it's like extremes.
It's more of a he's all right. I like his movies, but I hate his kids. So
well, do not blame the father for the sins of the son and.
Isn't it don't blame the son for the sins of the father?
Yeah. It is. No, because it's so hard now. Like, I was talking to the guys over at QuickCon about this, and the thing is, you know, when social media is so easily accessible, readily accessible, and, you know, you're a famous 12-year-old, like, we say dumb stuff as 12-year-olds, you know, like, as in our youth. And you and I are lucky enough to not have been in the public eye back then.
Nah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, hopefully they grow up and turn out okay. Unlike certain celebrities. Looking at you, Justin Bieber. But aside from that, man, let's get to this. All right, so TP Poker. Actually, you know what, folks at home, let us know what have you been up to since the last Geekcast. It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Let us know what you've been up to. What are the geeky things you've been doing, and what are the things you've watched? Because we'll tackle a lot of those after TP Poker's question. So TP Poker just said, as a top Overwatch player in 2017, Stupid Dashi made over $100,000 in a tournament last year. He's from Finland. The top 2 engineers at Blizzard are also from Finland. And it's not a coincidence, and they've been cited for collusion and providing an edge to Stu on the server side, which is interesting. I don't know how that works, because server side, like, aren't the clients LAN based? Unless these were like online tournaments. I don't know how this affects things, because like the data centers, you know, they do have data centers out in Europe, and I don't know where exactly. So that's interesting. If it is true, it's messed up, because any modicum of ping lower is a huge advantage to a player.
No, especially if, you know, the whole thing with Overwatch right now is the Overwatch League, and if you want people to take this seriously, they really have to address this issue. You know, they can't have this scandal just as Overwatch League is coming out. You know.
Exactly, and it's that weird thing, because Overwatch League is a legit sports league in every sense, aside from the fact that the players are not like physically trained like athletes, because the presentation is professional, the way the teams and league are set up are professional, just like any other sports league, and the players are paid like any other athlete. So, you know, the scandal should be handled actually better than how like the leagues like the NFL handle their scandals. Like Roger Goodell just seems like a total douche whenever he talks about like Tom Brady and Deflategate, and like, you know, you've seen those athletes that have gotten caught doing really crazy stuff, like beating up women in elevators.
This is more of like if an athlete used steroids than beating up women,
yeah,
or something.
That's true. That's true. And you know, they get fined, they get banned or suspended, depending on how much PEDs were involved. Like, yeah, UFC athletes get like years of years worth of bans.
No, yeah. If this is true, if it's $100,000 worth of cash, that's a serious criminal offense already.
Yeah. So how would you split that one? How would you spend your third of the $100,000?
I'd buy a new light bulb. Ooh, and then I'd buy the cover for my mic, set up a rig, stuff like that.
Oh, like a windscreen? You have access to Amazon now, dude. You just get a windscreen.
I spent so much over the holidays.
We'll spend a little more, all right? You don't want to.
I sent the care package to my family at home. Okay, so.
All right. Well, windscreens are like what, $10? You're fine. Hey, what's up, Francis? Francis over on the chat.
There we go. Now it's a show.
All right. Let's get going here. So, Juancho, man, we're gonna ask the folks at home once again, guys. Let us know what you've been up to. All right. It's been 3 weeks since the last Geekcast. Like I mentioned, I watched Bright. I watched a little bit of The King and I because I was in Bangkok. I was like, I might as well. I watched this Chinese movie because I was seeing like Facebook clips about it, and they had like really good like scenes where they like cut salmon, like it's called Cooking Up a Storm or Cook Up a Storm. I'm gonna try and bring it up real quick because
I watched like a bunch of food documentaries sometimes, especially the ones about Japan and like Jiro Sushi and all that stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah, Jiro Ono's Sushi, like that documentary they had with like the music and the classical music just playing. That was so good. Let me show.
Francis on the chat. He's telling me to get a ticket to visit Manila and see you guys. I will next QuitCon.
You better, man.
And
You
then
better.
he says what he's been up to is QuitCon, watching Dave Chappelle specials on Netflix, and Destiny 2.
Oh,
Ooh,
man, yeah. Francis has been all over that Destiny 2. Yeah, man. QuitCon was really fun, like we mentioned earlier on. And Dave Chappelle, man. Chappelle, I watched his most recent Netflix special, and it cuts deep. Like, he kind of alludes to what happened to him when he disappeared for a while after the whole, like, I don't know if you'd call it a breakdown, but, you know, he did disappear after all the pressure.
I was actually wondering about that. Like, I saw it on Netflix, too. I was like, wait, isn't this the guy who turned down, like, millions of dollars or something?
Yes.
Back when I was, like,
still
high
a million.
school.
Yeah. Yeah, we were in high school.
Now
he
he's
had
on
a
Netflix.
Chappelle show. Yeah, now he's on Netflix. He's still a millionaire, pretty much, is what he was talking about. Like, he's still pretty loaded, and he's jacked now. Like, remember back in high school, he was like the scrawny,
He was like a skinny guy, yeah.
Yeah. And now he's like jacked, dude. His muscles are bulging from his really like oversized jacket. Like,
I haven't seen any of them yet. When I go on Netflix, it's normally to watch a horror movie or Black Mirror. That's what I've been into.
you should watch Star Trek
get sad.
Discovery.
The Black Mirror is kind of like that. It has the Star Trek episode.
It does have the Star Trek episode that I'm gonna watch after this, actually.
Oh, it's messed up. But yeah, good, have fun.
Okay, I can't wait, and I'm also very fearful. All right, so Juancho, man, what do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about the Black Widow movie. We always like. I like to start with Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Actually, you should leave this off.
What? I'm
Like,
waiting for it's the news, everyone.
Oh, you're right. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm so confused with what to do. All right, let me pause the bed music, guys. It's time for the news.
Oh, yes, I see. Good news, everyone!
It's the news, and it's brought to you by Google, because everything you need is out on the internet. All right, Juancho, man, you mentioned this Black Widow.
Yes, so Black Widow
ScarJo.
is finally going to get her own movie, her own standalone movie, and I think the only thing we know about it is that the studio has hired like Jack Schaefer as the scriptwriter, and I think that's literally all we know. Except that we're gonna have a movie, and that's all we
who
need.
is Jack Schaefer?
He's from what I saw, he wrote the Disney short of Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Oh gosh, dang it! Really?
That's all I got.
20-minute time waster before Coco.
Oh yeah, a lot of people did not like that.
I didn't see Coco yet because I was kind of stressed about, like, I don't want to go through like 2 hours of content, because that was like, when was that? That was like December, and like traffic was at a high.
Oh no, yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, but I heard it was a really good movie. If you check IMDb, it's in top 50 movies now.
Oh yeah. People are.
I think it's
saying
like just under
good.
Spirited Away or above it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, so the new Black Widow movie. What do you think, man?
I talked to Jay about this. Jay Sanchez, resident comic book geek of Quit Stalling, and I told him I don't think Scarlett Johansson can hold a full-length superhero movie, a standalone superhero movie by herself, because sure, you could have like great storylines with Widow that are very grounded, very espionage style movies, but But the thing is, like, Scarlett Johansson isn't exactly known for her range of emotions. Does that make sense?
But she's a spy, so that's fine.
Okay.
Right?
I guess that makes sense.
I feel like I'm not sure. We don't know what the movie's gonna be about, but I'm assuming it's gonna be an origin movie, right? It has to be.
I mean, or it could be post Infinity War.
Yeah, it could be like Phase 4.
Yeah.
3?
I mean, at
Like
this
that,
point, it should be,
I
right?
feel
'Cause-
like it should be an origin movie. In my because I really want this movie. I really want this Black Widow movie because I feel like this could be the different. This is the different superhero movie. It's not gonna be a superhero movie where the superhero just like something just happened to him, or he just happens to be a billionaire, happens to be a god, happens to be a genius, or happens to get bitten by a spider. This is gonna be a story of Black Widow turning into Black Widow.
Are you one of the people that want to see what happened in Budapest?
Oh, that thing? I guess. I just want to see what happened with the ballet stuff.
Oh yeah. It was weird, right? Like, they talked about, and they've shown bits of that program that she was part of in Russia. In Agent Carter, they showed a bit of what it's like to have gone through that process, and we got like weird flashes during the movies of her like being like what's her name, Natasha Romanoff getting like carted off in some weird like hospital, and like she was bleeding all over. So it's like it's really weird. That is interesting. I think you're right. Like, it would be an interesting thing to find out about. But at the same time, I'm also on the same boat as, like, we don't need to know everything. For her, at least.
Why not?
No, it's not like something I'm like, oh yeah, man, we don't need to know everything. It's just more of like I'd be okay with it. Like, if they don't explain everything,
Yeah.
I'd be okay with it.
That's true. I mean, she is a spy. She should be mysterious. If you know everything about her, kind of removes the whole spy factor.
Yes, that's a good point.
But that's precisely why I'm excited for the movie, because I'm curious. She's a spy, and I want to know what happened to her. Maybe reveal some information, but not everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so yeah, Black Widow.
Also, it's going to be the first.
Good.
It's going to be the first female superhero movie. Is it? No.
Female led? No.
Marvel.
It's going to be Captain Marvel.
In Marvel?
Yeah, Captain Marvel is going to be the first one.
When is Captain Marvel coming out?
Before this is what I'm sure, because
Well,
we already have
correct
Brie
you.
Larson cast, and they're already shooting it.
It's actually going to be the Wasp. It's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, but it's not her standalone. Come on.
It's Ant-Man and the Wasp. So she's on the title. It counts.
Yeah, she is.
I was actually trying
to
to bait you into agreeing with me so I could correct you.
Oh, come on.
But then you corrected me anyway.
Oh man, but yeah. So actually, I'm looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp because people are saying it's a rom-com. I think we talked about that on a previous show.
Yeah, we did.
I'm looking forward to seeing what a rom-com from Marvel looks like.
I mean, they did the heist really well, so.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
We were
true.
talking
That's
about how
true.
Ant-Man is their way of trying out different kinds of movies,
Yeah.
different formula or something. Yeah.
Also,
Also,
they're
gonna get a horror movie now too, right? The X-Men one. What is that?
Oh man,
I'm forgetting the name.
not New Mutants. What is it? New Mutants? X-Men. X-Men thriller movie.
New Mutants.
Yeah, it is the New Mutants. Yeah, okay.
And it's gonna be theirs, right? It's theirs now.
Yeah, so Marvel owns everything now in the world,
Yeah.
so New Mutants is theirs. I've purposefully avoided hype for New Mutants because I don't want anything spoiled. But since we're already talking about it, I'm just gonna show a quick flash of the trailer. But yeah, so why is that playing?
I've never seen the trailer.
Oh, you haven't seen the trailer?
Stuff, but oh well.
Okay, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that. None of that. Okay. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. gets a release date thanks to one James Gunn. So it turns out your favorite Interstellar heroes are coming back in 2020 based on an interview, or I think it was a Twitter exchange that James Gunn had with a journalist. Let me look for that real quick. Yeah, so it was a Q&A on his Twitter, and he was asked about the third installment for Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's saying coming in 2020, and I'm pretty psyched about it because Marvel had already released, some tentative dates for 2020, and they were saying May 1st, August 7th, and November 1st are 3 dates in 2020 that are gonna have Marvel movies launched on. So it's pretty interesting. They're calling their shots now. Before it was like a bit of a, oh man, let's not release any details yet before we're ready. And now it's just like, yeah, in 2020 we have 3 movies, and these are the dates.
They control the world. They control the world now. What's the worst that could happen?
I know. I mean, Han Solo, but see, that's another thing I want to talk about, and I forgot to write down. There's no hype for the Han Solo movie that is out in 4 months.
It's because there's so much controversy over the last Star Wars movie. People are still arguing about that.
You think that's it?
I think that's it. There's no hype for Han Solo because they're still talking about Episode 8.
Because a lot of people are speculating it's because editing isn't done yet. It's because they had to switch directors midway through.
Or that, right? Or that.
I mean, it could be a mix of both. Because it's crazy what had to be done. So for those unfamiliar,
not Star Wars right now.
I know. I am generalizing with the whole Disney thing.
Mm-hmm. But so it's going to be released 2020. I feel like 2020 is going to be a great year, and I feel like a lot more stuff is going to be released then, especially since 2020 just sounds so nice.
If you don't, wait, damn it! Sorry, 1 second.
Where are you going?
I had to block off some of the air conditioning noise. If you don't do much in 2020, because there's so much you could do for a year that has aesthetically pleasing properties. 2020 is such a, you could do I'm just gonna repeat myself over and over again. You could do a lot with that. Is what I'm saying. Marketing wise, how people were like, oh yeah, countdown to the Millennium Bug in for the year 2000. Do something.
It's gonna be something like that, but more in a more positive connotation. Because 2020 is it's supposed to be perfect, perfect vision, stuff like that. And you're gonna see a bunch of people with 2020 on as glasses. And it would actually make sense, not like the previous years where they just force it and it looks really stupid.
Yeah, the last ones that were good were the aughts, right? Where we had 2009.
2009. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So people stop forcing things. All right, so Francis in the chat, man, real quick. He's been saying if you're coming back in May, because we're
not May.
We're thinking of doing something called Quit Code de Mayo.
Maybe next Christmas, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yeah. For Christmas, we could rent out a theater. I kind of want to do that. I've been saying it a lot. I want to rent out a theater because there's no space in my apartment for 20 plus people. So I just want to rent out a theater and hang out with everyone.
Oh my god, that's the dream. And then we could set up consoles and stuff on the screen. I've always wanted to do that. Just play something on a movie screen.
You know what? Screw watching a movie. Let's play some games, man. What? That's
split
genius.
screen would be insane,
dude. Yeah, you know what? That's genius. We should rent out a theater to play video games. And
record it. I guess, I don't know, but just have fun.
Yeah, we don't need to wait for a good movie to come out. We could just rent one out and play games on it. Shoot, that's genius. I'm with you. I'm with you,
It's
Juancho.
expensive though.
Everyone will pay for it. Yeah, everyone will be on board.
And we have 2 subs now. They're, we're rolling in it.
Oh my gosh. Once again, guys, if you like our content, you can now subscribe to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/quitstalling. It's right above Juancho's head on his upper right. Hit that
I've
sub
actually
button.
been, I've
toss
been
some
like
bits
watching
up.
a lot of Kickstarter stuff, like people explaining their Kickstarter projects.
Oh, no.
You know, like
Okay.
reward tiers. I'm like, okay, so if for our 50th subscriber, you're going to be invited to the QuitCon de Mayo. Something that you could go.
It is a privilege to join us. Oh
no,
my God.
just
No,
it just came to my mind.
Oh my God. All right.
Okay,
So,
sidetracked hell of a lot. Get us back on track.
All right. So in other Marvel news, man, Hugh Jackman, people still want him as Wolverine because now that Marvel have the rights to the X-Men, I mean, he's been saying it for years that he wants Wolverine in like an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Right?
So is he coming back? Is he?
It looks unlikely because of the studio wanting fresh blood. And you know, he's saying like, I think my time is up, but at the same time, you know, he's saying he's leaving the door open if they do want to have him on. He's saying he'd love to do it, but I think it's gonna be unlikely. I would love him to be Wolverine, but the thing is also, at what point is, you know, when you get Hugh Jackman, like who else from that universe or that cast will have to make it over? Like how do you explain that? It's a little complicated that I think Marvel would just rather recast.
Freaking Marvel does not want to mix timelines with the X-Men universe. Not at all.
I mean, Fox messed it all up. So, God. Fox,
well, if they are
Man,
ever gonna reboot Wolverine, I'd at least give him like a cameo. That's all.
yeah, just have him like walk in the background of like a recruitment scene.
Something like, I don't know. But I can't imagine a different Wolverine. I'm like having a hard time.
Yeah. If they didn't cast Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock as Venom, I think he would have made a pretty good Wolverine. Except, you know, he'd have to work on his accent. Cause have you seen Tom Hardy in was it Fighter or Warrior? Hold on, Tom Hardy in that MMA movie. Warrior.
Anime movie? I don't think so.
MMA, not anime. MMA.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so he was shredded, dude. And he's short, so he would look like the comic Wolverine because he's kind of short.
Yeah, he is.
The only thing that he'd have to work on would be like his accent because he's got a little very high British accent. It's light, and so the thing is, you need to like work on it because he had like a really good American accent in Warrior, but it was low, but the fact is it was like super short. Like his lines weren't that long that he didn't really need like. I mean that's Wolverine anyway. He doesn't need to talk that much. just put him in front of a tank and watch him shred it. Or put him in a scene
I'm not
with
ready
Mark
for
Ruffalo.
another Wolverine. I'm not hoping on any of that, honestly.
Oh really? You just want Hugh Jackman? Hugh Jackman or none? In my opinion,
he's the one we grew up with. I mean, technically, X-Men would be the first superhero movie I saw.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's true. Or Batman. One of the Batman.
Oh yeah, that's true. One of the Batman.
Yeah.
I'm really trying hard to think about which is the first one, but.
They could Hank Pym us and give us X-23 and then she'll just talk about like her mentor Logan. Like,
Oh, that's true. That's true, and Marvel could always use more female superheroes anyway.
exactly. And then we'll just get like quick cuts to Wolverine, and then he'll be just like, whenever they ask her about it, she's just like, oh, he's traveling the world now. Like, you don't need to show him, but that's a good way to involve him. And get those geeks being like, oh my god, just show us Wolverine. Like and then Francis says he just needs to shout Berserker Barrage. God dang it. All of the Wolverine scenes I'm finding online are not action scenes. This is so dumb. I'm trying to look for like a good action scene to play to show like Hugh Jackman. I even saw like a video on Facebook where they cut in parts of I think it was The Last Stand or something, or oh no, it might have been like the first Origins movie back in World War II, I think, or World War One.
I don't know. I don't like to think of those movies.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Neither do I. They're awful. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool back then was
oh my god,
was ruined. He was so good as Wade Wilson, and then they made him Baraka.
Was there?
Wait, which guy from the Black Eyed Peas? Was it Will.i.am?
I think it was Will.i.am. Yeah, he was the teleporty guy, right?
Okay.
Let's not think of that anymore.
Oh yeah, we'll move on. Oh, Francis says show the studio recording of him just shouting and grunting in Logan. Oh, can you link me to that? I could show that if you could link us. But yeah, so you know what, Hugh Jackman, if he does get a chance, yeah, I mean, you know what, give him a proper send off. Give him like one last go at Wolverine.
Are you kidding me? The proper send off was Logan. That's it. That was such a good movie. You don't have to show anything else. We're done.
No, but like if he wants to be in like in the MCU, I'm saying like if that's his wish, then let him go out as an Avenger.
Oh, we don't have to grant it. I'm pretty sure he's fine.
I'm pretty sure that millionaire who acts for a living is fine.
You don't have to grant any more wishes for him.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm hyped for his new movie though. The next movie, the greatest
Showman?
Showman? Yeah, that looks hella cool.
It looks pretty good, but I hear it's
Oh really? It's out?
Yeah. Well, Tracy watched it in America, so you're behind.
I have to watch it. Yeah, I am.
All right. So in our final bit of Marvel news, not really news. I just want to say you people have to watch The Runaways because it is such a good show. Based on the graphic novel Runaways from Marvel, it's a Hulu show. I might do like a little Watch Mojo style video on this. I mean, like, these are your top 6 reasons why you should quit stalling and watch The Runaways.
Why not?
Oh, you know what? I just came up with that. I think I should do it. Now that I've said it, I think I should. That sounds really funny.
You should.
Oh man, this guy's hair. Like, it's a good show. I do want to say it's a really good show. You guys should check it out. People were talking about how it's kind of like an angsty teen thing, but then it's done so well that it doesn't feel like one of those teeny bopper shows. It actually feels suspenseful and thrilling. It's not a cop-out, pretty much. I highly recommend it. It's so good. The first season just finished, so check it out. You have 10 full episodes to watch.
Actually, yeah, looking at the promotional material, it just reminds me of a teeny bopper show.
Right? But I swear to God, Juancho, it is my top 5 shows of 2017. Top 4 shows. I may even say top 3.
Maybe you should make another list. Top shows of 2017.
Here are your top 7 shows of 2017. Quit stalling and just watch.
Before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions.
Before we get to number 1, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bits button over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/quitstalling. Francis said he sent us the link on Facebook. That's probably what I heard.
Okay.
But man, yeah. So, yeah, the Runaways. Oh no, that's Insidious.
Insidious.
Check it
Are we
out,
gonna
guys.
talk about that?
No. The commercial was playing on YouTube.
Okay. I'm dying to watch Insidious though. So.
Oh yeah, it looks good. I keep seeing trailers on YouTube when I'm just trying to watch like fun stuff, and it just pops up, and I'm like, come on, I don't need this at 3 a.m. in the morning. And it's one of those like you have to wait 5 seconds to skip.
Oh, dude. I just want to share this experience I've been having.
Go for it.
With YouTube. So lately I've been watching listening to podcasts about unsolved crime mysteries, like true crime mysteries, right?
Oh, like
Just
on NPR.
Just yesterday. Yeah, something like that. That's what I've been
Serial.
listening to. And then yesterday I was like, you know what? I need some positivity in my life. You know, so I was like, I'm gonna stop listening to this for a while, and I go on YouTube to like listen to some random thing. And then for some reason, everything on YouTube is just all about Logan Paul. And I'm like, oh my god, I hate this guy. Oh my god, I'm getting so pissed. This is terrible. I'm gonna go back to Unsolved Mysteries. This is too negative in my life.
It's that bad that you went back to the Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah, that's literally what I did yesterday. Like, I was like, I stopped listening to this Unsolved Mysteries, went to YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. YouTube is a shithole or something. I went back to freaking Unsolved Mysteries. You know, that's why
Sorry,
I should have just listened to stuff on Twitch.
Francis in the chat nailed you. He's like, positivity? Watches Black Mirror.
Exactly. That's why I said I needed some positivity.
No, but yeah, if you guys need positivity on YouTube, I really suggest checking out that one channel. It's bit.ly/Quit Stalling with a capital Q and a capital S. Really good content there.
Say that, you know, I should just stop watching stuff on YouTube and just go on Twitch and stop.
Oh yeah,
watch stuff on there. Yeah.
Once again, folks, you can subscribe to us. No, just kidding. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, Francis sent us a link to Hugh Jackman just grunting and running in the studio to do some, not AVR, just to dub over the stuff that wasn't picked up on mic. So I'm gonna turn off the bed music real quick. You know what? I don't have to. I'm just gonna play it. Can you hear it?
I don't hear.
I don't think the audio. Oh no, I think I muted the tab. Damn it. There. I hope you can hear it. Can you hear this?
I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear? He's breathing really hard.
Okay, I'll just describe it to the people at home. What's happening?
He's just yelling and grunting pretty much. I'm gonna post it on the Twitch chat. so people can see. It's so funny. He's just running and grunting and yelling. This is gold. Oh, whoops. This is gold. Thank you, Francis. I remember seeing this before.
Man. Now we know what you're looking at.
Oh yeah. You gotta see some of that IGN and Nerdist, that good Nerdist,
the Jinx.com.
Triple X, Jinx.com, Jinx with 3 X's.com. All right, we just lost our promo code. So in other news, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, Juancho, I know this is something that hits near and dear to your heart. We're talking about Game of Thrones.
Ooh, I miss talking about Game of Thrones.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna have to wait like another year as well to talk about Game of Thrones.
Sucks. That sucks.
It's so hard.
At least after a year, you know? After that season's done, I don't have to be all like, oh no, this is the last time I'm going to be talking about Game of Thrones. Because in 2020, such a perfect year, that's when the spin-offs are coming out.
Oh,
right?
Yes, that is right. So, supposedly, none of the Game of Thrones prequel spin-offs, if we're going to get more than one, we're not sure yet, will not come at least till 2020. I'm assuming this is because of production. I'm assuming this is also because of the current Game of Thrones show that they're just focusing on to get done. And then I'm sure George R.R. Martin's going to want to ride that hype train because, you know, he has to release like 2-3 books still.
Yep. So there's supposed to be five prequel stories that this is what they like pitched or something. So don't expect actual 5 stories to come out, but at the most 5, right?
Yeah.
And so you don't expect any of the cast right now to return in the prequel stories. Like, don't expect Braun, the story of the mercenary, stuff like that. Don't expect any of that.
Blackwater.
They wanted to do like fresh new stories, new people, and in fact, like from what I've read, like what if you know anything about the Game of Thrones universe, like what are the stories you want to hear about? You want to hear about like Robert's Rebellion or Dunk and Egg, stuff like that. Also, don't expect that. I heard they're not making stories about that.
Oh, what?
Which is interesting. Yeah. So
we're not getting Dunk and Egg?
No, because Dunk and Egg is currently ongoing, and George R. Martin they don't want to do the whole catch up thing again. You know?
Oh yeah.
And then
okay.
I heard that the Robert's Rebellion, they can't do that either because that's a major plot point in the future books for George R. Martin. So they don't actually know everything that's happened in Robert's Rebellion. Just what I've heard.
Interesting.
Anyway.
This guy is just weaving stories like into each other, and it's crazy.
So I don't know what to expect for the prequels.
I mean, could we get the incestuous Targaryen trio?
Yeah. When they conquered, I forget their names.
Each other?
Aegon, right?
Yeah.
Aegon and his sister wives. Yeah, that could be a thing.
Sister
it could also be the Dance of Dragons.
Sister wives have such a different meaning in this day and age, but it still doesn't mean any. It's still not any less weird or awkward.
Oh man, I've listened to so many Game of Thrones stuff that it sounds normal to me. Like that's just a thing. Sister wives. I was like, that's why I just said it and just went on to the next thing. That's normal.
Yeah. what you talking about? Sister wives are a thing. That's a thing. Oh man.
But yeah, I'm just happy for Game of Thrones, and man, 2020 is gonna be awesome.
Dude, 2020 seems like it's gonna be like the 2016 of
2020s.
Of 2020. What are we even doing this show for?
It makes sense. It's the 2016 of the 2020s. 2020.
I'm so uneloquent. I don't get it. But yeah, like being a huge Game of Thrones fan, Juancho, and you know, even though you're not quite sure of what you're looking forward to, are you excited or are you more fearful?
I'm excited just because I've already explained this like hell of a lot on the show. The books and the show are completely different. So even though I get disappointed when I watch the show sometimes, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a hell of a lot. So that's what I'm expecting for the series.
Okay.
For the prequel stuff. So
have you checked out like the history and lore lessons from like HBO Go? Or like the
I've done that and more. I literally. Oh my god! I watched videos talking about like ancestry, like tracing back ancestry of heroes, stuff like that. It's the lore on this is insane.
Wait, when you say you watch videos, are those like people speculating and just like tracing things out, or are those like legitimate?
They're like saying like, according to the books, like let's say, this. Like they're trying to trace Brienne's ancestry because he looks like he's the. Oh yeah, there is some speculation, but then there's like some people saying, according to Maester so and so, these two got married because they're like George R. Martin released legit like history books or something.
Yeah.
So people are literally tracing out bloodlines. Heck, I even watched videos about Dragon Rider genetics. Like how some Targaryens can ride dragons and how some can't.
And like how some can get melted by a pot of boiling gold and some can't.
Genetics. and they'll go like, oh, so this guy had it and this guy didn't, so their son 50-50 had it, so maybe the next generation, stuff like that. It's crazy. I got really into Game of Thrones, okay?
But yeah, so you're saying like it's fan content. It's not like the stuff you watch, like the stuff you're talking about. They're not like officially released by his
no,
team.
Because what he does, he just releases facts.
Oh,
and then
okay.
some of the facts, they're like holes in them, like gaps in history. So like the fans are speculating on like what actually happened.
Yeah, and on
So
some
it makes
level, you
sense.
think he does it on purpose because, like, he wants you to like have to read between the lines.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, like R plus
Plus L equals J.
equals
like-
J. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so you're looking forward to it? Are you?
Yep,
are you
yep,
looking forward to? Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. I, as the casual Game of Thrones fan, meaning I don't want to read the books yet. I just want to see the show first, so I don't compare things. I'm looking forward to it because, honestly, like those are thick ass books, and I'm not sure when I'll read them if I will.
Okay, bye.
I got stuff to do today, Juancho. All right.
You're
And
like, I don't want to read the books, and then I'm like, oh, I read about dragon genetics. Differences,
yeah.
and we're still friends.
I mean, come on. We balance each other out. You are the yang to my casually yin. Yeah, you refuse to watch Star Trek Discovery, and
Okay, because I'm more of a fantasy guy, high fantasy. It's so hard for me to get into sci-fi.
oh yeah. I get it though. Star Wars is a good mix of both, and allows you to enjoy it.
No, Star Wars is high fantasy.
Exactly. So like it's in space, so you get the sci-fi part.
I feel like none of it is sci-fi.
What? I feel like I'm getting the
Maybe the
face you
black
do when you try to bait me. Like I feel like I'm starting to see the face now.
Yeah, I am just kidding you. But it's more high fantasy than sci-fi. Just saying.
No, it is.
It's about space wizards.
It's about being able to hear sound in the vacuum of space. Pew pew pew.
Oh, that's true.
All right, it makes it more cool. All right, to wrap up our comic book news, tomorrow the CW's Black Lightning, or as some people would say this day, Lightning, debuts debuts tomorrow, and you know what? It's not hyped, but I am pretty excited for it. I kind of wish they went with Static because he's more of a superhero that we grew up with compared to Black Lightning, but I get also the fact that Black Lightning is probably the superhero that the producers and showrunners grew up with. So it makes sense. And it's a pretty cool story. It's set, I think, in Atlanta. So, yeah. If Donald Glover didn't give you your Atlanta
I
fix,
didn't even know this was coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. CW stuff, I'm like just in the dark.
Oh, really? Even The Flash?
Hmm?
Okay, The Flash is pretty good. I would recommend.
Yeah, I was supposed to watch the wedding episode, but I did it.
Oh, yeah, for Crisis on Earth X.
Yes.
Yeah, don't tell
Admittedly,
Jay.
that looked hella cool.
Yeah, don't tell Jay you didn't watch it, because we'd go on for like 20 minutes talking about why you should.
Oh, well, maybe he should go on the show to tell me why I should watch it.
I like that. I like that. All right, and now, hold on. The bed music is getting sleepy. All right. So, oops. I think it's a little loud. All right, and now, lastly, Juancho, are you into D&D?
Yes, I am.
Are you into the Power Rangers?
Who is it?
That sounded so fake.
No, but for real, who is it? Who is it?
Yeah,
into the
Power Rangers HyperForce is for you, man. If you've seen Critical Role, if you've seen other web series that play D&D, and you're also into Power Rangers, and Power Rangers HyperForce might be for you. That's pretty much it. It's D&D. You see on the upper left, if you guys are watching the video feed, that's Malika Lim, who is their dungeon master. And on the right, you'll see the whole cast plus special guest Jason David
They look
Frank.
really, really funny. I'm sorry. They're like really, really scared of this tiny Asian lady who's going crazy right now. That's what it looks like.
Well, that's D&D, man. Like, that's what happens. So, when you put it like that.
Oh, what's she doing? What? And there's no sound to it, and you just see her going, ah.
And it doesn't help that at times it can get cringy because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Like the dungeon master makes this up as they go along. So, and then you put him in front of a camera. It's really funny, and it's fun, lighthearted stuff. They get Rangers from the TV show to guest. Like you're seeing Tommy here, Tommy Oliver, aka Jason David Frank, JDF. Guested on the most recent episode, and if you're watching the video feed right now, that the guy who plays the Yellow Ranger in HyperForce actually was Bulk from the original Power Rangers series.
Oh, I knew he looked familiar. I was thinking about who he was.
It's so awesome. I think he talked about how he always wanted to be a ranger, so he finally gets to be one.
If I was him and I was like I was playing there right now, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna try and punch that one dude, but then realize I know what he's going through, and I try to just talk to him. Roll.
Oh, dude, don't make this deep. Oh my god. Watch out. Oh man, you. Okay, we're moving on. No, but yeah, so this is really cool. I would recommend it if you guys are into that kind of thing. And it's kind of inspired me to make my own D&D Power Rangers series, because I always wanted to be the Red Ranger. But the thing is, I'd have to DM, so I won't be able to be the Red Ranger. It defeats the purpose. I'm just Ranger. Alpha has found the location of Scorpino. Like, it's gonna be weird.
They go like, oh no, we're more than 5 or 6 people. Okay, someone has to be Alpha. The whole time, that's all he's doing. Oh my god, best job.
Best job ever. I get to eat for free and drink soft drinks for free. All I have to do is Alright, yeah, but yeah, it's really cool. I suggest you guys check it out. It's on twitch.tv/ wait, I had that on. Where is that? Oh, they're on YouTube, HyperRPG, on Twitch. Where'd it go? I had that.
Anyway, it
on twitch.tv/ HyperRPG.
Goofy. Like, just...
Yeah, it
looks really lighthearted.
goofy. Yeah, it's goofy, it's cringy, but yeah, that's Power Rangers for you.
I noticed too, they were wearing something on their wrist. Like they have the band or something.
Those are their morphers. Yeah.
That's cool. I always wanted to do stuff like that.
Yeah, the intro is pretty legit. Let me play the intro for you too, as we're wrapping up. And oh yeah, JP in the chat says new season of Critical Role just came out. What do you guys think of what do you guys think of the Mercy stuff? So yeah, if you guys are into Critical Role, the new season did just come out. Why can't?
And then Mercy stuff.
And then
then Overwatch.
He's talking about the PTR. Yeah, Overwatch. He's talking. He's talking about Mercy and Overwatch. Yeah, what Juancho? Let's get your thoughts as we wrap up.
I like it. I like about the. Yeah, what thoughts about what? The Power Rangers or the Mercy stuff?
On Mercy. On Mercy.
Oh, on Mercy. Okay. You know how like the lighting right now is yellow? Have you ever watched that Britney Spears video?
Which one? Yeah, I've seen all
about her fan.
Toxic?
I mean, the fan who goes like, "Oh, leave Britney alone."
Oh, yeah, you look, yeah. You just go like, leave Britney alone.
Just leave Mercy alone.
I think it's good.
Main, so
if
no,
you're asking
it's not.
me,
No, go away. Go to hell.
I think it does.
No. Yeah, it is. It's good.
Things.
It's good. I'm a Mercy main. And I think her ult is way too overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you know how clashes nowadays are all like, whoever still has their Valk is gonna win this fight. So
Exactly.
If it comes down to that, that means there's something wrong. As much as I love like playing Mercy, nerfer, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, because, the res mechanic, as much as I hate saying what other people say, it's a little broken because, if you have it off cooldown, you're playing 6v5, you're playing 7v6, pretty much. So, the way you balance that is, you increase the cooldown, or you do what they did and don't make it go off cooldown when you use her ult. That's pretty much.
It's gonna be really hard to get play of the games now if with the PDR Mercy.
Yeah. The Battle Mercy in the Overwatch League. Did you see that clip?
Oh yeah,
I think
he went after Widowmaker. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. It's like they're having problems with the Widowmaker, and just suddenly there's this Mercy who just chases her. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. And then there was one where I think it was for the Outlaws where the Mercy just came in, rezzed, started firing melee, and pretty much saved the team from wiping. It was really good. It was awesome. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is the end of the show. We've done a lot. Juancho, man, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on the Quit Stalling Geekcast?
You can find me on my Twitter, which is at Saldana Juancho, or my Instagram, which is just Juancho Saldana. So
we gotta get you some brand unification and pick one.
I'd probably just go with my Instagram since that's what I've been kind of posting on lately.
Oh yeah, definitely. And anything else you wanna talk about aside from the fact that you're looking for a job over there in America and are willing to move anywhere?
Nothing really besides saying hi to Whiskey is my lullaby on the chat. What's up?
What is up? He's saying, I want to quit stalling. Can you help? Yes, we can. Of course we can. That's what we're here for. Alright, guys. If you want to find me outside of the Quit Stalling Geekcast, you can find me on GameBite every Wednesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Tomorrow night, we've got the lovely KL Sochan, a.k.a. Seikachu, showing up. And shout out to Miko Pi, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. If you like our content, guys, follow us.
Pikachu.
Yeah! Follow us, subscribe to us, and all that good stuff. Cheer us on with some bits if you like the content. Never required, always appreciated, as Twitch people say. Whiskey is my lullaby says, okay, but great, because I think I'm burning the clutch out. That's what you do is you switch to an automatic car and just relax that left foot of yours for the meantime, because burning the clutch out is never good for the car, nor for you. All right, guys, if you want to find me outside of the Quit Stalling Podcast Network or Media Network, you can find me at Herald Plays on any social media. And leave me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Herald Plays. That is about it. Me and Juancho have done our duty, our weekly duties. Duty. And you know what? We're going to regroup and talk. And you know what? You and I are just gonna chill. Maybe play some Overwatch after this. I'm gonna grab a snack outside as well.
Maybe you could stream it at Herald Plays.
Oh, that's right. I should actually. Definitely should.
I'll buy the thing then. The Quit Stalling skin if we're gonna play.
Oh yeah, let's play some. Yeah, we'll play some Philly Fusion. We'll play some Philly Fusion up in here. Once again, shout out to our most recent followers, IM_B, and of course Mikopi. Thank you guys for the follows today. Our subs, Diego InstaDZ, Twitch.tv said, I should have that on a page now. Our newest subs,
like credits. It should just show us credits at the end.
I'll do that next time. I'll do that for tomorrow's show, actually. InstaDZ, and of course Rafa Cartagena. Thank you so much for the subs. We appreciate it, guys, and enjoy that DZ emoji over on the Twitch chat. Let me post it so the folks at home know why they're subscribing. All right, these are our DZ emojis, guys. Whiskey is my lullaby says.
He doesn't have that kind of money. And
yeah, he doesn't have that kind of money.
If you can't buy me a car, can you help me with my relationships issues?
Sure, Juancho's available. I'm looking for a green card, so hit us up. I mean, Blizzard never got back to me on that presenter's job, so I'm looking for a green card. Oh, man. So, for Juancho, the missing Jay, and James, who will be joining us next week, thank you so much, everyone. Till next time. We'll be back next week, Tuesday, same time, same bat channel. But till then, get off your butts and quit stalling. Bye, everybody. Bye.
See ya.